Hello and welcome to ERi-TV Evening News, live from Asmara at 10:30 p.m. I am Salim Brahana. Here are stories making headlines today. Awards presented to outstanding students and teachers. Social service provision in Adnahabai. Angola's president makes his second official trip to China. Energy industry methane emission rise close to record in 2023. La Salle Elementary, Junior and High School in Karen has honored outstanding students and teachers for their exceptional achievements. A total of 83 students who excelled in the year of 2022-2023 national examinations, along with the exemplary teachers, were recognized in a ceremony held on March 9th. The event spotlighted 59 students from the 35th round of national service who achieved GPAs between 3 and 4 in the National School Living Examination. Additionally, 24 8th grade students who scored 90 points or above in their national examination were also provided awards. The schools took the opportunity to commend teachers for their significant contribution to enhancing the educational process. Mr. Habtom Haile, the school's director, highlighted the importance of acknowledging the hard work and dedication of both students and teachers, committing to the continuation of such programs in systematic manner. In conjunction with International Women's Day, the Ansaba region branch of the National Union of Eritrean Women presented special awards to female students who attained a 4 GPA in the National School Living Examination. In related developments, on Anabur Junior and High School in Adal Zone celebrated the achievement of 22 outstanding students from the year 2022-2023 academic year in both the school living and 8th grade national examinations. The event, organized by the school's parent committee and teachers, aimed to motivate students towards greater academic success. Mr. Lu'ul Mahari, the school's director, expressed that the awards were designed to encourage awardees to excel in their future academic endeavors and inspire their peers. Mr. Mabrahtu Tesfom, head of the education office in the subzone, underscored the importance of continuing such motivational programs. The awardees expressed gratitude for the recognition, noting that it serves as the significant motivator for their future academic pursuits and the commendable initiative to recognize their hard work. The Adnahabai administrative area, situated 15 kilometers west of Dubarba town, has recently become beneficiaries of transportation service from Harat company as well as access to electricity power supply. At celebratory event organized on 10th of March, Mr. Frewengel Taglhaimanot, the administrator of Dubarba subzone, remarked on the significant progress in connecting remote villages with the subzone to essential services. He stated that over half of the village now enjoy road connectivity and access to electricity, marking a substantial improvement in their quality of life. In a related development, the residents of Adigadele in the Dekamhara subzone have also become beneficiaries of electricity power supply. Engineer Henok Amina, head of electricity line installation at the Electricity Corporation of Eritrea, shared that the project initiated by the Adigadele community was completed at a cost of 4 million Nafa. Mr. Yaman Averra, the administrator of the Kamhara subzone, urged the community to utilize the newly provided electricity responsibly and to reduce reliance on traditional fuel source by avoiding deforestation. Adigadele, located 18 kilometers from the Kamhara, is home to over 1,150 residents who are now experiencing the transformation benefits of these essential services. A pivotal seminar aimed at enhancing proper education and file management was conducted for heads of departments and branch as well as to subzone administrators within the central region. The event underscored the importance of effective documentation practices in streamlining administrative operations. Mr. Zerit Tawil Davarhan, The managing director of the regional administration highlighted the seminar's critical role in improving day-to-day functions across the central region. He lauded the PFDG Research and Documentation Center for orchestrating the educational session, emphasizing its contribution to administrative efficiency. Mrs. Azib Tawalde, head of the Research and Documentation Center, spearheaded the seminar. The topics of seminar encompasses a comprehensive overview of documentation history, practical file management techniques, the interplay between documentation and archive management, and fundamental of effective reporting, among other topics. In this closing remark, Mr. Tekkiek Eleta, the head of administration and finance at the regional administration, encouraged attendees to integrate the insights and skills acquired to their routine professional activities, aiming to foster a culture of meticulous record keeping and information management with their respective domains. We are live on ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news. Angola's President João Lourenço will seek to deepen economic ties and attract new investors, even as the issue of debt is unavoidable. President João Lourenço arrived in China today for a 3-day state visit, the second such visit from the Angolan leader. He will meet with President Xi Jinping and other top Chinese officials as the two nations seek to build more vibrant relations. The two countries will also take the opportunity to evaluate the effectiveness of existing agreements and plan new areas of investment, particularly within the private sector. Besides meeting President Xi Jinping, Premier Li Qiang, and Chairman of the National People's Congress Standing Committee, Zhao Leji, he will participate in business forum centered on investment in Angola. Last year marked the 40th anniversary of Angola-China bilateral relations, and cooperation has grown significantly since 2000. Angola has been among China's top trade partners in Africa, taking the #1 spot multiple times. Chinese enterprises have meanwhile built around 3,000 kilometers of railway, 20,000 kilometers of road, 100,000 social housing units, 100 schools, 50 hospitals, and much more in Angola. At the same time, Beijing also carries more than a third of Angola's external public debt, valued at US dollars 18.4 billion, and is Angola's largest creditor. Analysts believe the topic of repayment will be unavoidable during the visit, as Lourenço seeks to renegotiate existing debt obligation while also drawing new investment to fuel Angola's development. Emission of greenhouse gas responsible for a third global warming unacceptably high, says energy watchdog. Methane emission from the energy sector approached record highs last year, the International Energy Agency, IEA, warned. In a report released yesterday, the global watchdog said the fossil fuel industry's emission of the potent greenhouse gas, responsible for about 30% of global warming, reached more than 120 million metric tons in 2023. That put emissions close to the record set in 2019, despite the sector having promised to use freely available technology to reduce their levels. Despite pledges made by the oil and gas industry to break down large-scale emission spikes by plugging infrastructure leaks, they jumped by 50% last year compared with the year 2022. One disastrous well blowout in Kazakhstan, recorded by satellites, lasted more than 200 days. The increase also came despite the availability of technology capable of curbing pollution at virtually no cost, said the Paris-based agency. Some 40% of the emission recorded in 2023 could have been avoided at no net cost using tried and tested methods, said IEA energy expert Christophe Miguel. Oil and gas firms have pledged to slash their methane emission by 2050, but their commitment have not been backed up by detailed plans. Before we go, we have a quick recap of the top stories. Awards presented to outstanding students and teachers. Social service provision in Adnahabai. Angola's president makes his second official trip to China. Energy industry methane emission rise close to record in 2023. And that wraps up our news broadcast for this evening. Thank you for watching.